Inflammation is one of the big themes we see with aging. It's so central to it that experts now call it inflammaging, because scientists now consider chronic inflammation to be a root cause of many age-related diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and Alzheimer's. Now, many hear inflammation and think of turmeric or garlic supplements. And while it's true, those foods contain anti-inflammatory compounds, by no means do they cancel out major drivers of inflammation. And one of the biggest causes of inflammation is physical inactivity. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, okay, so I should exercise more, go to the gym more often, or to running, or whatever. But here's something that really surprised me. Even if you exercise for more than 7 hours a week, that is like an hour a day, but you're otherwise sedentary, so you have long uninterrupted stretches of sitting, your risk for inflammatory related diseases still goes up. How is that? And what are we supposed to do? Now, if you look at one of the reasons why sitting causes inflammation, it actually makes sense. So when you eat, the fats and sugars from your food land inside your bloodstream. It's a totally normal process. But when those concentrations of fats and sugar get too high for too often, like meal after meal and day after day, then over time, this causes inflammation. Now you might think, what has this to do with physical inactivity or exercise? And it's this. When you use your muscles, so you contract them when you're physically active, they help remove sugar and fat from your bloodstream. And now it makes sense. If you exercise once in the morning or in the evening, you help your body once to clear the bloodstream of sugar and fat. And all the other times when you don't exercise, just sit around, then that stuff sticks around for longer and causes damage over time. So break up long stretches of sitting with small bouts of low intensity activities. It doesn't even have to be vigorous, not even moderately high intensity. Just things like walking or doing the dishes, doing some cleaning, folding the laundry, just anything that uses your muscles. Now, the bigger the muscle, the more they help clear the sugar and fat. So anything that uses your leg muscles is even better. In one analysis of almost 5,000 Americans, they actually found that the participants that broke up long stretches of sitting time with frequent short breaks had up to 25% less inflammation, which is quite something. So how often and for how long should you do that, these small bursts of movement? There doesn't seem to be a definitive number. In some studies, scientists ask participants to move around for 100 seconds every half hour. And in others, they ask them to move around for 1 to 3 minutes every hour. So there is no magic number. The way I do it is this. Whenever I had a carb-rich meal, I set a timer for every 30 minutes to walk around for 3 minutes. And I do that for 2 hours. Otherwise, I just get up whenever I remember. So I have a glass of water here, for example. And whenever I refill that, I walk around for 3 minutes. Or if I go to the bathroom or ponder about something, then I don't do it at my desk, but walk around. Or whenever I remember. Just be a little playful with it, because nothing kills the joy of doing something good for your body faster than repeatedly unmet expectations. So have a little fun with it. I know at the beginning these things can be hard to do consistently, because the benefits are somewhat invisible. And the way I try to solve that at the beginning is by trying to track everything that is trackable. So to make it visible. And a good way to track your glucose is with a CGM, which is a continuous glucose monitor, a little device you attach to the back of your arm to monitor your glucose in real time. And I did that many times and tracked my glucose for different meals and meal compositions and glucose lowering methods. And the difference between doing it and not doing it, these small bursts of movement, was huge. So I did see the difference. So now, even though I don't track it anymore, I want to do it. I'm really motivated to do it because I saw what it does for me. So if you struggle with motivation, then I'd highly recommend, if you get your hands on a CGM, do it for a while and watch how your glucose responds. It really made a difference to my motivation, and it might help you too.